And it's just beginning, ladies and gentlemen. We are marching now toward the general election now that all of our candidates are clear and present, and they all have their ceiling and visibility unlimited. Bill Schuette is on the other end of our line right now, the Republican nominee for Attorney General. He's 56 years old, from Midland, former state court of appeals judge, a congressman, a state senator, and was the ag director for a while, too. Good morning. Congratulations.
Hey, good morning, Michael Patrick, the ambassador to the world. Got a little street noise here, but good morning. Nice to be with you.
That's all right. You're already hot-footing it on the campaign trail, huh? Pounding the pavement?
Well, been on the Team Snyder bus with our outstanding, gubernatorial nominee, Rick, and his really just exceptional Lieutenant Governor, and Brian Calley and Ruth Johnson. So we've been crisscrossing the state we were in southeastern Michigan. Now we're up in Traverse City. So we're working hard.
Oh, and Traverse City's a pretty good place to be this time of year. It'd be nice to put your feet up and say, wow, I just won the nomination, but there's no time for that, is there?
Well, no, you can't. And no, this is not a day on the beach. This is trying to get votes everywhere you can.
Yeah. I understand it was a pretty close call there for you against Senate Majority Leader Mike Bishop, maybe closer than you would have expected.
You know, we had a big win, and the fact is our Republican Party is very much united about making sure we have we just have a great team. And Republicans, independents, I think people, and even some Democrats across the state, understand we need a new team. There's been a failure of leadership in Lansing, and there's going to be a big old broom, and it's called the Snyder, Calley, Schuette, Ruth Johnson broom. I'm just going to broom out the failed Lansing leadership and bring in a new team.
You say that the Republican Party is united, but a lot of people think that it's quite sort of fractured at the moment between the Tea Party people and the traditional Republicans. And let's face it, Rick Snyder himself is running as an outsider.
Well, I think there's a huge amount of frustration across the state about the failure of leadership in Lansing. And I don't, that really is, that's across the board. And I think the Tea Party activists in the state of Michigan is really an expression that, we have a Michigan that's has too many taxes and too big a government. And I think what folks want is, less taxes, less government, less spending, and more freedom. And so I don't care whether you're a Tea Party activist or a Republican grassroots activist or a citizen of Michigan. People want a new team and a new approach because I think people are sick and tired of being 50 out of 50, and we have to have a new Michigan, and I think that's what it's all about. So, this whole convention thing, everyone expresses their opinion, and now we're going forward. So democracy is about letting your voice be heard. Our voices were heard over the weekend, and now we're going forward.
What would make you a better attorney general than the Democratic candidate David Layton from Flint Township? He's the Genesee County prosecutor.
Well, it's this way. Public safety is the number one responsibility of the Attorney General, the chief law enforcement officer of the state. And, recently, and you're aware of this, that community leaders in Flint asked to have the National Guard deployed because the streets of Flint weren't safe. Mm-hmm. And we need to solve the problems of Flint, but it doesn't matter where you live, whether it's north, south, east, west, in Michigan, we need to have a safer state. But we can't let those who are in charge of public safety in Flint be in charge of the public safety of Michigan. That's a big difference. And then secondly, I'm a 10th Amendment Attorney General. I'm going to fight Obamacare tooth and nail, and my Democratic opponent wants to dismiss the existing lawsuit that Mike Cox filed and wants to fall in line with Obamacare socialized medicine. I don't think the majority of Michiganders want that.
You would maintain as Attorney General then the sort of opt-out lawsuit from the health care?
Absolutely. I mean, it's all about, first, it's an excessive, intrusive decision that the Obama administration made, and it's wrong. And, our country, our state ought to be about, independent determinations, choices, not being forced by the federal government taking away our basic rights.
So when you're on that campaign bus with Ruth Johnson and Brian Calley and Rick Snyder, how do you pass the time? You play euchre in between cities, or do you sit and talk politics the whole time?
I like euchre a lot. I used to play that when I used to go to basketball camp years ago. But no, this is serious business. I make phone calls.
Yeah.
And work on my BlackBerry and my laptop, and also check in with my wife and our son and our daughter, making sure they're okay. So I try to be as efficient as I can with the time, Michael Patrick.
Okay, enjoy the process. It's going to come fast November 2nd, and probably by the time we talk then, we'll say it seemed like only yesterday you were on that bus. Congratulations on the nomination, and we'll talk again soon.
Hey, thanks a lot. Great to be with you. Have a great day.
Thank you very much. Judge Bill Schuette, candidate for Attorney General for the Republicans. Let me just get you